Yeah, I mean, going back to Sven builds, we've also seen a bit of a divergence away from that Aghanim Scepter build, and more people are building Blink Daggers again, or Shadow Blades, or Silver Edges out of the Echo Saber, trying to kind of make the most of their timings and get those kind of slot redundancy sorted out. Viking going to start off with a smoke, heading down towards the bottom lane. Boom is that Invoker heading in towards mid, but the rest of them actually shifting down south, all up together, holding hands. Enchantress for Celery, Toby, Slardar, Shad, Sven, and Aramis. That Lena. Drow Rangers down here for Miracle, the only Nigma hero that is down south, while the rest of them, well, they're all grouped up 4 heroes top. TA for We, Kuro and GH, your Oracle and Tusk, Mind Control the Mars, and it looks like nobody will find anybody.
"30 seconds to battle."
Never forget the days of Screen Squad, going for, Tusk level 1 smokes, no ball rotation, stuff like that. Real pioneers. Ahead of their time. Well, Aramis does have an Observer Ward. Curious to see where he's going with this, because they've already got 1 Dirobs in the mid lane already. Yeah, I'm glad they got rid of that Monkey King ulti lag a long time ago. There's always chaos. Not exactly. That's where I was getting to. CK Ags, the lag maker. But it always feels like, stuff like that happens when you get these mini games released. Diatide comes, they add new shaders and new graphics and stuff. And the game just not quite handling itself as it should be. Valve will get it all sorted out.
The battle begins.
Celery and Aramis, they're both down in this jungle, still waiting for someone to be wandering across. No tri-lane from Nigma, it looks like. Around the Drow Ranger anyway. Are they actually going to tri-lane up top just for a kill?
That's mine.
Oh, he's toying with the idea, isn't he? GH trying to wrap around. Hasn't leveled anything up just yet. Blightstone is ready. Yeah. They do actually get the slow on the Drow Ranger. Stunned up. Light Strike Array connects. GH is here with Tag Team, but Miracle's been body blocked and right-click down. Went for multi-shot. As that level 2 spell, but still falls. Nice little pull by Kuroki as well. Opens up a lot of damage onto Celery. Enchantress does have a salve and will be forced to use it. Also going to put this Sven in a position where he's contesting a very early pull across. So lane equilibrium going to be held by Nigma by their tier 1. And similar story down bottom as well. Toby's farming under his tier 1 tower. Paired up with this Lena, they've got a pretty long way that they can chase this Tusk and the Drow Ranger. But a little bit of calm, at least for a few seconds. Mid lane, dead even between the TA and the Invoker. Yeah, better than expected. I thought TA usually does much better in this lane. Yeah, I guess there's like a few little, new pieces of like tech that have come out for Invoker with the Cold Snap Tornado EMP. You know, previously you'd EMP then Tornado, but now you add that Cold Snap in, you're burning through a bit more refraction, you're doing a little bit more damage, you're much more irritating, forcing EMP to always land as well. So maybe not as TA favored as it was, 6, 7 years ago or however long back we're thinking. Slaughtering people in that mid lane.
Radiant's
Tusk finally
has been killed.
Moving back into that lane to help out the Drow Ranger.
My thanks.
It does have a couple of wards around for vision. It looks like also dewarded the camp, so he can get that small camp pull off if need be. Now Enchantress about to drop up top though, Purifying Flames. Enough from Kuroki after the spear from MC. That leaves Sven all alone. Still got stuff on it, yeah. Shad dying up top lane, as yet again. This level 2 Purifying Flames from Kuroki. Massive magic damage bursting into the Sven. And yeah, the Courier for Miracle is finally coming back out to the lane.
Spare me the tears.
A bit of a shaky start, a little bit awkward from both teams, but that top lane from Nigma so far has been real spectacular. Celery now does have the raindrops, but look at how much burst damage they've got between Mind Control and Kuro, securing the bounty runes for themselves. As down bottom, Viking GG gonna do the exact same thing.
Wish fulfilled.
Weep not for me.
Oh. Yeah, GH couldn't save him. Again, these stuns coming in hot. Aramis dropping low to the creeps, but Toby close to getting another kill. GH can be saved by Kuro. The TP rotation and that Fortune's End puts a stop to all the madness down here.
There was a knife. Of course.
This suits everything. And then top lane. MC, he's nearly dead. Nice turnaround, but not enough to escape from Shad.
Radiant's
And Nigma trying to lay it on bottom lane as well, like you've been saying. They want to make the jump with the Fortune's End, but he's too far away already.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Glyphing it up. And Mind Control trying to hold back this oppressive push while Sven cuts the wave.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And then Mind Control is doing a similar thing. Snipes the troll, and he's also held the creep wave.
Radiant's turret.
Oh, they're going. Try and get in on top of him. Has the Stormhammer ready now, but waiting for the Oracle to arrive to get a two-man Stormhammer. Doesn't quite land it, and they've also got the Fate Edict to stop the right-click damage, but Celery with the final touch does get the job done. Now, Tier 1 surely should fall there, while down bottom lane, a crush into Light Striker Ray, catching GH. Snowball buys a second of time, but Boom is here, ready. And he arrives to give Toby that killing spree.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, but no reveal.
Radiant's top tower.
They don't see the TA under the meld. Boom, down to half HP as Shad gets blown up by GH. Mind Control, Miracle, and Kuroki, they bring the whole family up top. And Team Nigma take down the Sven. Even though they did lose the tier 1, it gives a lot of room here for Miracle to farm out in that top lane and in the triangle for himself.
Tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, he's a big boy. Arena. Onto Boom. Fairy Fire's there, but he's steered up to the sides. Nice two-man Light Strike array, and Toby arrives, but he's got no mana, no crush, and no follow-through from Viking. So, Nigma, again, bringing numbers. They're making sure that every fight for the past 2 minutes, they've really swarmed their opponents and going for this Zerg playstyle, trying to defend as many of these core heroes and objectives as they can. It does mean, though, that Viking can spread the map like Sven down bottom. He's cutting the wave and starting to pressure that tier 1 again.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Thanks.
Does have to be careful about TPs to that top lane, but it's Mind Control and we have to be more worried. They've brought everyone down here with the EMP burning through his mana. It's a quick and easy one over on the Mars, and another objective for Viking to claim. And this is all while Toby holds onto the mid-tier 1, so they're not losing anything while they are making these very aggressive moves.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'll take that.
Mana's burn.
And it's something you said they needed at the end of the draft, right? The Enchantress, the Lina, they don't really start the fight. So that Slardar Blink is imperative for them to have early on. Top lane, Miracle. He's found by Toby and Shad. They can't TP. Yeah, 3. She's still a good 1,200 away from it, though. And that jungle is going to start getting pretty contested and congested. And full of people. Like bottom jungle, you can't go on as the Radiant team. It's going to be full of Dire heroes. Top jungle, the Drow and the TA both want to be farming there. It's going to be difficult for Nigma to find all the space they need for both of these reasonably greedy cores in this early period of the game. And while that's all happening, Sven accelerating, trying to catch up to his position 3 Slardar, who is top of the net worth with a 11.5-minute blink dagger now. Fairy Fire, Quelling Blade, Salve. And a faded brooch. A cherry on top.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, it has to be this Mars Blink, which he is really distant from. Like comparing him to the Slardar. False Promise. We get him out of there. And they've got the heals to back him up as well. But down bottom, they're going on Mind Control again. Missing out on the EMP, though. And yeah, just looking at the net worth of Mars versus Slardar, it's like, okay, 2,000 gold. Is it that much? Yes, that's like a whole Blink Dagger worth of difference between the two offlaners. they burst Celery's Enchantress pretty easily, while GH snowballing forward, trying to catch this Aramis Lina. Does get the tag from that Walrus Punch, but turn around with the EMP Light Strike Array. Mars coming with an Arena, trying to misses the spear, and now Sven arrives. Arena Blood onto 3. Aramis does get caught inside, doesn't back away in time, and the Invoker's in trouble. Dusted up, the jump catch. Toby's there with a two-man crush. Boom's about to fall, snowball the pawn. Down he goes, while the Fate's Edict stops Toby from bashing into Miracle, and the TAs come in with a trap to slow them down. Sven struggling to stick onto a target, and Nigma somehow they managed to do it, even with this advantage for Viking, the blink from Slardar, the power of Sven. It is Nigma with the control, the damage, and the double kill for Kuroki.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to get in, trying to get out. In the end, mind control with that Arena perfectly placed puts him much closer to Blink Dagger than he was a minute and a half ago.
Are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant
mid-tier
are
one?
scanning.
Not entirely sure. It feels like Viking are the ones with the onus on them to keep the pressure on, because Drow and TA, we know their item timings. They hit them really strong. You're mentioning the blink on TA after Deso. There's the Drow Ranger with Hurricane Pike coming up in honestly not too long. While Slardar, Sven, double melee cores up against double range cores, they can struggle if they don't get that immediate jump. Seems like now for Viking holding on to objectives, tier 1 being defended, and also moving towards vision, playing into their observer wards down in the bottom side of the map and looking for mind control. Oh, MC, he's so desperate for his blink, but he sees the creeps. The creeps got frosty feet. He knows that Mr. Icewalk Invoker's here. Is he hunting? He wants to kill the Lina. He'll kill Lina, buy his blink, and then maybe die. Yeah, he buys blink, and now he's like, okay, kill me. Cool. I really don't care. I bought my blink dagger. Yeah. Come on, then.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And that's 3 heroes down bottom while Rochan's being taken by Nick. That is so much space.
Roshan has fallen to the radiant tent. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, you said he needs it. Oh, jumping towards Enchantress, but she's TP'd home already. Well, actually, TP'd top. Yeah, then we've got the 2 maneuverable cores. Blink and Pike, the saves you mentioned very early on from Oracle and Tusk. Viking, if they don't get that, again, it comes down to Toby, his initiation, getting the immediate jump onto TA or Drow. I don't think he can really go on anyone else. Maybe Oracle. But there's just so many ways to save people. You need, like, to kill a core straight away. And then we've got to look towards the Lina, who is nearly at that Aether Lens. And we'll have that added bit of cast range. Desperately needs it, as GH coming hunting for her. Aramis, half HP from a punch. Does not land Light Strike Array, and there's a single tap. Coming in with a Melt Strike. Templar Assassin for Wii. Enchantress, are you in trouble? Trying to body block up with the Satyr. Mind control's hunting, but Celery has found an avenue of escape. Or has he? There's no TP. Why, hello there. And then Drow Ranger going to Hurricane Pike away from the Invoker, while Vikings game, it has just stalled. It is falling straight out of the sky. They don't have a pilot anymore. Toby, he's been caught inside the arena. TP out, it is successful. Snowball's not going to be there in time.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Minutes. That's exactly what I was going to bring up, Lacoste, because this all ties in with what you're saying, right? The scaling of the Radiant team means that Viking want to fight to try and stop that scaling, try and get themselves a burst of income. But fighting into Aegis, it's just so difficult. And that's my control. Straight jump on Enchantress, annihilated. Sven looking for MC, and they Laguna Blade him down. TA facing off against Shad, but in the back, Toby, he does get caught with a good shard and a gust. BKB's forced, and Sven slaps them down. They all hit the dust. Mind Control Kuroki and GH about to fall. Shad just needs one more touch over there, and they've also got the catch on Wii. GH down, Templar Assassin losing the Aegis, and Miracle sprinting away. He should be able to, unless the Sunstrike, the Light Strike Array, they catch him with everything. Burn through the Refraction, and Viking, with no reveal, but Tornado, Light Strike Array, Dragon Slave, and Stormhammer all hit the TA, as she lands on the ground with a thud.
I'll take that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Money to burn.
Yeah. Walking up high ground to try and follow Mind Control, though. He's a man on a mission sometimes. He went in pretty deep. Celery going to be very happy. Okay, I don't think I've done it in... I am. I don't think I've done it in Dota 2, but I've definitely plug pulled in Dota 1. You know, back in the day? Yeah. No, you could reconnect. Talking about, like, RGC times. Yeah. Just a cheeky little plug pull. Celery. Oh, he's got mech, he's got heals. Plug pull, put it back in again. Just a, 3 second lag. Vampire.
Dire are scanning.
Oh dear. GH found by the gank squad of Viking. 14-14.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structure.
But what's he baiting for? That's the problem I have. He's got refraction and a save from the Oracle, sure. Mind Control has to blink away, though, as Viking converging towards Nigma's side of the map, taking the tier 1, claiming what's rightfully theirs, which is a vast swathe of land through this Radiant side of the river.
Regeneration.
This game feels like it's got a very strange ebb and flow to it. 1 second, Viking feel like they're drastically in the lead. Nigma take a couple of good team fights, then they wander up high ground, lose out on everything, and Viking back in the driving seat again.
Nature attend us.
Can they kill the Enchantress this time?
You're not out of the woods yet, Enchantress.
They're TPing TA down here, and Mars is also on his way. So Toby being chased and hounded by the Tusk, by the Oracle. He does buy up his Aghanim Scepter as the meld and damage not enough to kill him off. TA still giving chase on Slardar, finally finishes off Toby, letting the Lina escape. Oh, hell yeah. And TA going for Nullifier next. What's that going to be for? Dispel Warcry? Yeah, true. True.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And he'll be like, get rid of Corrosive Haze, get that False Promise going. Viking swinging into action. They do make the jump onto Miracle with a Fate Edict and the Mars ulti. Mind Control catches 3 of them inside, but Sven turns with the God Strength and the BKB, slaying that poor GH Tusk. But it's only a trade for Aramis now, as the BKB from Wii does allow him a bit of a gap now. But there's the Cold Snap coming and the reveal is there, so TA, she hits the deck. BKB from Drow, well, she stands her ground and tries to TP home. Have they got a stun? There's nothing there to catch, and they don't have the damage to hit, because you're right, Sven will only console himself with an Oracle kill. As Mind Control Mars back in the trees, TP's home. A 3 for 2. Again, good for Viking though.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'll take that.
Yeah, they all got caught up in that Mars ulti. Like, Mind Control really saved the day for Nigma there, making sure that Viking couldn't close the gap onto Drow and just shut that fight out completely. And now we're in the period where both teams are going to be eyeing up the Roshan again. It's going to be alive around the same time TA respawns. As Oracle, Tusk, and Mars make the jump onto Boom. Tanky Invoker, though, BKB Ghost Walk, he's out there. The dust does connect on him. He's trying to get that tornado, and he manages to slow them down, so he's out of there, escaping barely with his life. They're trying to get him. Snowball from GH, but they don't have the vision. He's run to the right-hand side, and that vision on the high ground not going to be making him visible. He's going to try it as well. Oh, the big damage. Nice snowball shards, though, trapping Aramis in. Beautiful from GH. Allows the punch. The mech is there. A bit of save from Celery, but he's put himself in the firing line now as a Drow pummels into the edge, while the Weehart TA has been slain. Shad and Toby pairing up, and they desperately want to hunt the Drow Ranger. Her BKB's wearing off in 2 seconds. It's going to end in a second now. The bash is coming from the Slardar, but the Tusk snowball, not enough. Doesn't buy the time. GH will try and survive, but the big man with a big sword, Shad, is here, and he's delivering.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen to the depth. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. And it's a pretty distant item. Yeah, that last fight. No, it just it sure is. Feels super good. Yeah, we always forget that. Double the amount of scans. Okay, well, I always forget about it. But yeah, I just wanted to back you up. 4,500 damage was dealt by Sven in that top team fight. Pretty substantial amount. And then Aghanim, Scepter, and Tusky, we often talk about kiting in terms of kiting someone to kill them. You know, like a Viper against an Ursa. You're slowing them, you're attacking them, keeping them at arm's reach, but also doing damage to them. But there's also the kiting of abilities. Like if you see God's Strength from Sven, you kick him away, you're wasting a good 4 or 5 seconds of that ultimate ability and making sure that he doesn't have the full effectiveness from it. Yep. Or the game could end. He have a slaughter. Oh, he blinks out. GH is out of there. Oracle still gonna get found. Sunstrike is coming. Kuroki blown up. They found Boom though. He doesn't. BKB and Chi still unused, but they make the jump. What a miracle. The BKB from Drow Ranger buys a little bit of space in the arena of blood. Lands from mind control. A miracle barely outside, but the BKB from Shad allows him to chase forward. A double again for the Sven as the wee RTA does blink back to high ground, dispelling off the corrosive haze.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Going for the triumvirate of Stormhammer talents then. Not seen that one in a while. He is in. There's the 1 second extra duration. Oh, it worked. It killed the Oracle. Make sure he couldn't get False Promise off.
Radiant's bottom
surprised him with a talent choice. And he's dead for 65 seconds.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Blessings.
The misclick meme. Yeah, there's already a Reddit thread up there. Slaughter holding Aegis for another 2.5 minutes. And he's found we. Oh, never mind. He hasn't found we. Misses on the crush. Gets the corrosive haze. Viking not anywhere near enough by. But this is where things become really difficult for Nigma. Breaking out of their base. Because that top and mid lane are going to be infinitely pressured by Viking as they come storming forward. Toby is just so hungry.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No vision out here either. Nigma don't see a damn thing apart from 2 wards down in their bottom jungle area.
Radiant's middle tower is
Oh, they do have
attack.
BKB.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Huh.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. It is physical damage all the way for Nigma. Only real magical is like Oracle. WTA, yet again in a dangerous place, but TPing successfully to safety. But now Viking, full control of the Radiant Triangle, access to both of the lanes which they've yet to push high ground. Clever. Holy crap. I have to zoom out. Oh, that's attack range too on Lena. Drow Ranger finds a little creep. Trying to get Butterfly, but we're starting to need to look at those buyback statuses. Sven, Slardar, Lena all have it. Tusk, the only Radiant hero that has buyback right now. Drow and TA both very far away gold-wise. Wait, does he have a full Abyssal Blade? No. Very close, though. He's got the money for it now. Sven Abyssal is done, so now he's got even more gap close to get on top of the Drow Ranger and pierce her BKB. Perfectly.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Who? Sven?
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh, he is over across the map using his... Is that first BKB charge? Yep. 10-second BKB used for a little walkabout. Does force Boom across the map, but I don't think he's too worried about it. Now with... Yeah, they still have cheese on the Invoker. Hey, Mind Control. You can't do it again, can you?
Dire are scanning.
There are 3 more couriers to hunt. Mind Control. Come on, dude. Bounty runes, yeah, they're spawning in like 10 seconds. He's buying time for his team. He's forced 3 heroes across here. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, there's Abyssal Blade. Look at Slardar. And the Sven. But it does create a bit of space. Like, you look at the rest of Nigma, they're immediately smoking up. They want to kill off somebody. Celery, he's going to be the target of choice. Try and blow up the Enchantress, and they look like they'll succeed. Light Striker raid towards Tusk. Not going to have too much follow through. And yeah, Sven pops... Sure is. He's got Blink Abyssal, the catch from Toby, but the blink away from Wee with the refraction charges. Now the E-Blade comes, the Sun Strike's landing. Stormhammer's there, and they'll finish him off. Crush, stun, hit, Toby, he does the trick. And Roshan is alive. Perfect timing. Would you believe it for Viking?
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Who? What? Doesn't sound too bad at all. And there's just nowhere for Nigma to farm. Miracle, he's finished off Butterfly, but farming buyback is a pipe dream right now. And it doesn't feel like Viking are in any kind of rush. Like, the line is drawn not by Viking to say, let's go and hold them in the base, but it looks like it's drawn by Tusk saying, guys, don't go past this line. Hide in the base. Oh, yeah. That's me. That's literally me. I mean, why would you... Mind Control. He pops down the arena. Interesting. Yes, that is true. But why would you eat cucumber when, you know, watermelon... Like, cucumber just is like... Why? Why does cucumber exist, guys? Seriously. It tastes like absolutely nothing. If you want something, you know, juicy and refreshing, watermelon, an orange, and any other fruit. Oh no, of course not. Well, that is it. Cucumber is like the worst part of the watermelon. What a tragic vegetable. Unless you put a load of salt and vinegar and stuff on it and make it into a pickle. Well, Nigma. They will all be alive in a second. Silver lining for them. And they've got an okay high ground defense. It's just when Viking break that defense, I just don't see them holding on. Drow Rangers even buying up ultimate orbs. Trying to move towards Skadi. Again, foregoing buyback.
Invisibility.
Nice little play by GH. Barely scrapes away with that blink away from Toby. And again, Kuroki doing a little bit of artistry on the map, drawing out the lines of battle, making sure his team doesn't bypass them. And Viking trying to make the most of the farm on the map. You can see there RMS is saying, hey, there's this entire jungle to be utilizing, so I'm going to go and farm through it. You guys, you can do other stuff. We still have double cheese.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a smoke coming out from Nigma as well. It's been quite nice to see Viking making sure they don't get caught out by any of these smokes, but Nigma have made the perfect move onto this Toby Slardar. The TP's coming in, surely going to be cancelled out here. Are they completing them? Sven's gone in. They will complete the TPs because they want to take down mind control. GH going to be able to get himself away from there.
Is under attack.
Mars dead for 60 seconds. Gem dropped.
Scanning.
Scan doesn't connect. So now, a 4 versus 4, but God's strength is down.
Got it.
Kill off anybody they see. And Kuroki finally getting out of his shell and getting some dewarding done. So this map looking pretty dark for both teams. And GH slipping away.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Oh, Miracle's courier had the Skadi on it. Kills one Vul and it's like, here's an item, sir. Another item, sir. RMS is going to try and find him though. Cold snap into the snowball around that light strike array. Up or down? Well, he goes straight into the sky thanks to Tornado and Miracle pauses. They need a second. They're taking bets on whether or not Tusk dies immediately to that Sunstrike, or if they need a Sven hit as well. I legitimately have no idea. I mean, he can't die, can he? Sven's gonna kill him. Sven's gonna get the last hit. Now you've said that, I really want to say that my bet is Aramis is actually going to use Laguna Blade. But he could be deader. Put it on cooldown. So then another question, does GH buy out, finish his Aghanim Scepter, or does he try and hold buyback? He can buy 2 bits. He can buy 2 bits without running out of buyback, right? 934, and he has 2,000 surplus. Okay, so he just dies. We'll keep a close eye. Yeah, it feels like he needs it. Alright, let's see. Sven or Lina? Who gets the kill? Will Laguna Blade be used? Let's get underway then, shall we? Come on, Tusky Tusk. Imagine Tusk shards himself in such a way that he's actually able to run northwards. Like, escapes from these guys. Just let GH escape. Yeah, there's Abyssal Blade, there's Stormhammer. They're having the conversation like, guys, who do we give this kill to? Who, I mean, the money would be more useful on other people. They're min-maxing.
That was hot.
Do the maths. They open up a spreadsheet to see who's, you know, whose gold is more effective right now. Because, like, it doesn't feel like Sven needs any more money. He's kind of slotted. He's aiming for Moonshard, which he already has enough money for. Oh, he's like 500 short of Moonshard and buyback. Boom is trying to get Octarine Core, but here we go. Tusk, Snowball, and boom! The one option that neither of us went for, the Invoker gets the kill. So it was 5-minute pause. Evaporated. Sure is. Oh, Celery grabs a Drow Illusion, which immediately dissipates. Oh, yeah. Well, it's the fact that when you get it, usually you have CDR, right? You have cooldown reduction. So your Scream is like, you know, 3-second cooldown, and you have a 1.5-second fear. Yeah. And he's got Minotaur Horn and BKB. So not under any real threat of dying. Well, that could be cool. Special. Yeah. Yeah, sure did. I was wondering what he was doing. Nice to have you here for that explanation, because I was confused. Like, is he trying to de-ward? What's going on up there? Yeah, looking for every opportunity. Exactly, getting into that mind of the pro player. Nigma bunkered down in their base. Aghanim Scepter on Tusk. It does come out now. No buyback. So we're looking at buybacks on everyone outside of Tusk and Slardar right now. And Roshan, it is a 1.5-minute spawn from now.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
MC loses his courier. Slardar keeps his in the pit. He's got a tag team as well, but do they have tag team in UFC? Need to... Yeah? head over to Finland, the Finnish UFC. We'll get the WWE going.
Fortune.
Instead of the cage match, instead of, oh, hello. Mind control. He is spearing back Toby, but in comes Shad. And dear lord, is that a lot of damage. The celebratory E-blade as well. Nice tornado. There's a nice dodge. Great blink. And there's that Laguna Blade. Dead for 70. Radial Deafening Blast with the Sunstrike's coming. Cataclysm landing, but we still standing. And Sven slapping into her as the TA falls. Does have buyback now. Shad slowed by that Scardy of Drow Ranger. Turns with the multi-shot and Mind Control has come back in with an Arena of Blood. Does find a couple of big hits on the boom, but the cheese is popped. And RMS with Sven. Celery there, they turn and they burn. They kill off Miracle. Triple buybacks coming through from Nigma now as Mind Control trying to tank up everything that's being thrown at his team. Toby, Celery, RMS retreating. And boom, throws out that last tornado to hold Nigma back. But it looks like the Radiant team not done just yet. They want to chase for kills. They've bought back for this and they need to desperately find something. But Viking are too strong. They retreat as a squad. And Sven has gone home and he's returned back into the fight. They nullify up the Slaughter, but down goes Mars. Poor Mind Control is shredded as the Sven, diving in the back, takes down Kuroki and Miracle's falling. The diebacks from Nigma will secure the game now for Viking. Rhea has been stunned. The refraction will only last so long, and GG's call.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Double victory.
Compares me, you deserve it.